Hi, and welcome to A Punk with Toys. My name is Lawrence, and today we're going to take a look at the Masters of the Universe, Rulers of the Sun, Duplico, Heroic Duplicator. Now, this is the figure that's been shooting up in price because it never really hit retail, I don't believe. It was offered on Mattel Creations for a really short bit. People picked it up and it was going for, I think, like 60, 70, 80 bucks on eBay. But I did pick this up today at Walmart, so they are starting to ship. And, well, I'm no guru, but if I picked it up at Walmart, it means MOTU is still at retail. So anyway, we're going to take a look at this guy. I'm in and out of the MOTU stuff. Some of the stuff I really like. Other stuff, they veered away from a lot of the stuff that I had as a child, so I don't have a connection to it. The Sunman stuff, it just kind of pick or choose. Now, this is a really weird looking figure, but I think it kind of a unique figure also. With the blonde hair and the blonde eyebrows, and obviously the same buck that most of the Masters of the Universe has, but it is part of the Snake Men wave, or year. I guess not really a wave, but the year. It has the scaled blister. I just really like the colors. I think it fits really well. On the back here, you can see him. There is your pig head, your Snake Armor Skeletor. They did have Snake Armor Skeletor. I'm not a fan of him, so I didn't pick him up. The Roboto looks awesome, though I didn't pick that one up either, though I think the Roboto actually looks better than the one we got. So, but there he is. Again, as I mentioned before, numerous times, the artwork with MOTU is second to none. But anyway, let's not waste any more time. Let's open them up, take a look at them. You know, there's not a lot of articulation to them. We already know we'll get through it pretty quickly. But let's see how he actually looks. So before we start, take a second, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, right? Man, talk about completely blanking. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you're notified every time I do drop a Master of the Universe video. And I actually have a few other things to get, including the Point Dread that's been sitting here for about a week. So let's take a look. Alright, so we got him out of his plastic prison again. Here is the card. I do keep the cards. This one was actually beat up. Actually, the whole box must have been beat up because all four figures were beat up there. Here's the what tells you what you can do with it, what comes off. I think we all know what it is. So this is the Legend of Duplico. Now, as I mentioned before, for the most part, in the waves of 4, they'll all get the exact same figure. I'm sorry, the exact same comic that you can go over. So this pretty much explains who Duplico is. And you got the Snake Men in it. You get He-Man, Snake Man, He-Man. What is it? I forget what he's called. I don't like that one. You got King Hiss here. Sorry, I'm starting all over the place. There's not very much. I wonder if this, because it doesn't have tongue lash or it doesn't have Roboto. I wonder if we'll get a different. I have one I can go look at, but I'll check later on. And here he does have some like nice flowing locks in his hair. The figure does not. So let's take a look at this figure. I gotta say, for the most part, I just like this figure. I think it may be the dark blues and the reds. He has a Cobra Viper vibe to him, for sure. Maybe he can be the little person wrestling champion of the Cobra Vipers. So the articulation here, we all know what it is. They can get a T-pose. They can get an under 90-degree bicep pose because of how big their biceps are. Decent Jean-Claude Van Damme. An almost 90-degree, this one's not even almost 90-degree knee bend. But again, if I had quads like that, hamstrings like that, I would be perfectly fine with not being able to bend like that. You do have your thigh swivel. I'm sorry, thigh swivel up here. You have your boot cut. And then your ankle rockers, wrists do swivel in and out. So, and then he comes with this unique weapon, I'm assuming to duplicate. So this is a weapon I can say we've never seen ever, and I gotta say that gives me Shockwave vibes from Transformers Especially, I mean, even, well, I mean, he was purple, but, or it even kind of looks like the spacecraft that the Autobots were on. But there it is. Again, pretty cool that they give him something different. I'm assuming this is his duplicator. And you can probably get it to go all the way over on this side, because it does have a fairly long string. I like the fact that you can't lose it. If it stays in his hand, but he does have the 2 thumb wrestling hands. So this is what they need to do with all the Master Universe. They need to make them all with the thumb wrestling, so you should be able to hold everything in each hand. So quickly, let's just take a look at this hair, and it looks so fake that it looks awesome. It actually looks really fake looking through the lens here, but the eyes are really nice. I think because you have these dark eyes with this super bleach blonde hair, everything just really pops. I like the skin tone of them. I think it looks really nice. All in all, a fun looking figure, man. Look at that back. Oof. I like the blue here. Again, no paint apps on this. He has all these pouches that run across here. Then he's got his gauntlets with his diamonds, right? That most of the Sunmen have. But I like the dark blue, but I love the red around it. I think it just looks good. Just a lot of blue, and then these red accents. So he is pretty much a Viper wrestler. Unfortunately, he didn't scale all that well with Classified, but hey, you know what? Put him in the background, and he becomes the Viper, wrestling champion. Can't really do boxing. He has to be a wrestling champion. So there he is with his gun. Again, cool looking figure. If you don't know Masters of the Universe, then I don't know what else to say. They have big bulging biceps. They have big, giant quads. Wonderful hamstrings. Almost too big here. The tricep, you even got, look at that awesome horseshoe tricep right there. And if you take it off, take his vest off, you obviously his chest and his back. These are steroid guys. That's all I have to say. And even the calves there. All right, that's it. Again, not too much to Duplico, except for he is at Walmart. So don't buy him on eBay. Hold off. Wait a minute. See if you see him at Walmart. There you go. Alright, so my final thoughts on Duplico is I really do like the figure. I know the Masters of the Universe, there are only so many styles that you can have, and in some ways they are getting kind of boring. I'm not going to lie about that. I do find myself starting to not really worry about what's coming out next other than the glow-in-the-darks. But this figure, having no connection to it, I just think the color is awesome. I guess he does have some University of Michigan vibes. That blue, the yellow hair. I know, it's Mason blue. Believe me, I know that. But I like this figure. Again, the articulation is what it is. And I still believe that for a father that grew up on this, that has kids, these are the best figures for nostalgia to play with your kids, because they stand easily, they are durable, they are customizable, they pop and swap really easy, and I think that kids would just have a lot of fun with their dad playing with it. So there's your Duplico. It is being found at Walmart. Do not pay those crazy eBay prices. I'm not going to tell someone how they should or shouldn't spend their money, but sometimes you just got to be patient and see if the figures are going to show up at retail, even though we're told they're never going to be retail again. I'm no guru once again, but hey, I found this at Walmart, and Patel says they're going to be there at retail. So anyway, again, take a look, hit your Walmarts. They are hitting, that is for sure, and even Mossman people are finding. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here. But before we do take off, take a second. Do me a favor. If you have Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, go over there. Punks with Toys. Like it, follow, do all that good stuff. Punks with Toys on Facebook group. That's a Facebook group. Punks with Toys. It is growing. It's fun. It's small. Again, you don't have to worry about a lot of BS. And last but not least, take a second. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that bell notification so you're notified every time I do drop a Master Universe video. But don't go anywhere. If you like this video, up here is another Master of the Universe video. And here, well, it's a playlist of all the MOTU figures I've done.